Dang it, y'all. I was just talking. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. See my sign I made. Thank you so much. And everything is a legend. And of course, you all saw this. All right. Yes, y'all saw this. Everything's a legend for use. We can talk our ish because of this sign. But of course, we don't promote violence or any of those things. We know it's not good for violence and any of that negative stuff that YouTube don't like. We don't like. Okay, we like you. We love you, YouTube. Okay, okay. Don't mess up my channel. Okay, we love you, YouTube. Okay, girls and boys. Okay. Um, so anyway, come on into the Crystal Palace. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Take off your shoes. Leave them right by the door. Greetings, 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 my crystals. Okay, crystals can be male or female. Okay, don't take it wrong. We just get you a masculine crystal. Okay, all right. Mink wear crystals too. Okay, so anyway, y'all gonna come on in here. While y'all coming in here, we're gonna really chill, 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 chill. All right. So what you're gonna do is leave your worries behind, as Michael Jackson said, and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, and the artist and the music's up to you. You don't feel so bad at all. When you living up the wall, don't live it up the wall. Oh, live your life on the wall. Live it up the wall. To you, what you want to do. There ain't no separate rules of tonight. It's a got to groove. I don't remember the words, but that's okay. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. I know I can't sing, but I love to try. I like making people laugh with my funny laughter. Anywho, good afternoon, good morning, all of my crystals. Okay, so you're gonna leave your shoes at the door. Of course, we don't drag in that negativity. We leave it outside. We don't drag in the trash. We don't drag in the dirt. We don't drag in the energy, right? The negative energy. Okay, so come on in, grab your crystal, come to the bar, grab your Michael Kors and your coat shoes and house shoes, and we're gonna put them on. If your feet stink, then go in there and wash them. There you go. We got a towel in there. You're gonna put some soap on your feet that I made. You're gonna wash your feet, wash your feet. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, guys. Come on in. Okay. So by you guys coming in, you're gonna come in on here to Crystal Palace. You're gonna grab your feet off. You put your we have footies here. We don't have ankle socks. We don't do ankle socks. We do footies. Okay. So come on in here and make sure that you are comfortable. Grab your crystals at the bar. Grab your drinks at the bar. Any kind of drink you want. Make sure you do your BOF. If you do your BOF, that means bring your own food. I'm gonna need y'all to make sure that you don't put the food on my plate. Please don't put that on my good crystal. Now, there's styrofoam plates we have right here. We have vegetables and we have vegetable tray and we have a fruit tray. Okay, let's go into the parlor. Enough of that said. All right, and I don't have my microphone on. Okay, hopefully, can y'all hear me? Press one. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so let me take this banner down. Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, great. Okay, I'm just looking to make sure y'all hear me because I forgot I did unplug that mic and I want to make sure y'all hear me. Okay, great. Uh, Now let's get on into the comments. All right. Now, child, boy, why me? I'm telling you. Well, since I am the crystal, right? We're going to deal with some stuff. Well, first, let me just say this because I know some of these. Because once we start getting real, a lot more popular, a lot of people are going to be like, ew, you're so mean. And you can't talk about people. You're not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. So let me just get a couple of things out the way, okay? No, of course I'm not perfect, y'all. Of course I'm not perfect. Of course, not only am I not perfect, girl, I was crazy when I was younger. In my younger years, I did all kind of crazy, mad stuff. Yes, everybody thought I was crazy. Yes, including my parents. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, okay? I've been the cheater and the cheatee, okay? I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth, okay? So just understand that I have actually cleaned up my life, okay? And I've been through some things like we all have. Good morning, Miss P. Good morning to you. I have cleaned up my life. I have stopped doing a lot of things that I used to do, and I had to atone with my children. And I did raise my children. Yes, I did. I had help. Okay, I had help. They had a father. Uh, I've been a single mother on and off my life, but for the most part, I did have a husband. Okay, we had an on and off relationship. I'm married now. I'm married. This is my second marriage. So again, it is what it is. Okay, I was off the chain. Okay, please understand, I was off the chain. Okay, y'all. So I just, but that's how I can talk. When a person has been off the chain in their life and they understand and they have been through some stuff, you hear what I'm talking about? That I can sit up here and talk my ish. Okay, now where we at? So just before you save your breath, save your breath. Okay. I'm not going to do that quite a bit. I don't really, that's a whole nother conversation. We would have to have a conversation about that. But save your breath, okay? Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay, all right. So we're gonna talk wine and chill. But before we do that, we have Legendary wants to say something to my jazzy life, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this, but Legendary is speaking up for himself. He said, "Well,
put him on there because you can put siblings on there. I might put his little butt in daycare. You want to go daycare? I feel like you be bad. You need to be worse than your brother. You gonna get kicked out?
one more time."
Because they actually did call me back about the twins. The twins already in school. It was too late. It was too late. I should have just put him on there because you can put siblings on there. I might put his little butt in daycare. You want to go daycare? I feel like you be bad. You need to be worse than your brother. You gonna get kicked out?
That would never get old. I played that 10 times before I went to bed. I'm sorry. It be turn her tail up. Yes, Miss Boo. Oh Lord. It just don't get no better than that. The gifts just keep on giving. The gifts just keep on giving. Oh my God, please help me. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Help me. Turn me in the right direction. Please help me. Help me be a better person. Oh my Lord. Oh my stars. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is it? I just cannot this moment. Okay. Again, y'all already know I got this fan going, this fan of fanning, okay? I mean, well, the air conditioner's on, plus I have the heater. Like, I don't know if it's propofol or what going on. No, I don't do propofol. I'm just jokes, just jokes. But you know how they say propofol make you hot and cold. And I'm hot and I'm cold at the same time. And I'm trying to find like a healthy medium. It's never in this condo, it's never balanced. I don't understand why it can't be either really just chill. Never. We always have to cut something on because somebody's cold or someone's hot. It's always like that. That gets on my nerves. And heat rises to the top, but it's freezing down here. But if I cut it down, then it's gonna be really hot upstairs. Okay, y'all. These are the tribulations. Okay, let me stop. Enough with my problems. Y'all didn't come here to hear my problems, did you? No, I'm just playing. And I'm not. It ain't like I'm telling y'all, come on, buy me a heater. Like my Jazzy like it. She dry begging. No, I'm not dry begging. I already got the stuff, so I don't need y'all to buy that for me. Oh my God, that's a gift. Just keep on giving. I'm not worthy, man. I'm not worthy. Worthy of this. Just God. Oh my God. God has always blessed me, man. God has always made me. God has always provided comedy reviews in my life. I promise you. Okay. I'm telling you, God has always made me laugh. And I'll be like, man, God is a comedian. You heard me? God is a comedian. My ancestors are hilarious. Okay. They should be up there with Mike Epps talking. Anywho, so this young lady coming to the stage. If y'all know anything, when I say coming to the stage, we gotta sit down and talk about what I mean by coming to the stage. Okay. So, here we go. Young lady coming to the stage. Here, chill. So she got something to say. She said, I got something to say. I got something to say. And what you're listening to, it is I. And I do actually, I ain't gonna lie, I do like her hairstyles, y'all. I'm sorry, but I really like her hairstyles. Now, that's what she got over the mommies for me. I know some of y'all may not like natural hair, but I love natural hair. Y'all know I got locks now. And y'all know I have unconventional locks. I brushes mines. Right? Now, what I am gonna say, and this is, I'm not getting ready to talk about nobody. I don't really talk about nobody's looks, right? I don't really do that because, like I said, I think everybody has a potential to look their best. You know what I mean? It's just the point of people who should try to look their best. I'm not ready to say that about her. I'm not even ready to go there about that. But what I'm new to her, and I definitely am going to look back at her old videos and old content so I can have a clear review. I've just really been told about her, and so I decided to add her on to. I know she used to be a reactor, so I decided to add her on to a review and let y'all say what y'all say because many people have requested me to talk about wine and chill. So I just want to say one last cry before I leave you all behind and I get you out of my mind. This time I can live a lie. If not, gotta be strong, and I know the life I'm wrong. And one last cry, one last cry, because I'm done, leave you all behind. We've all been there, right? We've all had one last cry. I remember the day I left St. Louis. I could tell it. I'm in Louisville now, right? I did. I left. I tried to follow love. I got sold a dream, y'all. I got sold a dream. I could tell y'all the story. One day I'm gonna sit down. Me and my husband gonna tell you about the dream he sold me. And I'm down here. He said, "Well, you." And my dad gonna talk about you ain't missing no meals. Apparently you happy. Well, I am happy, but whatever. So so as I was coming down St. Louis, I just kind of cried because I was leaving my city. I was leaving my city. I had been in St. Louis my whole life. I traveled the road, right? But I was leaving all of my, I left. I had two children in high school. One child was in uh his senior year, and the other child, I think he was a junior. And they didn't want to come with me. They said they wanted to finish out their last 2 years because they friends. And I was like, look, y'all should come. But I gave them a choice. I didn't want to force them, right? Of course, they stayed with my parents and I sent them money, right? So they got money, support, and that kind of thing for me. So it was what it was. And my other son, he went off to college, and I wound up going to get him, and they wound up all moving down here. Okay, my other daughter was grown, so just to share that with you, right? Anyway, so I just kind of shed a little tear. The song was playing. What song was that? K John. Y'all know what song that is. I cannot tag. I'm trying to tell you a story and Katie give me the damn song. It's early in the morning. It's really early in the morning. K John, what damn song was that? K John. I really need to write a book about my life, y'all. I really do one day. On the ocean. That's what it was. He was like, waiting on the ocean. And he was just going, oh no. He was just going, well, he was singing that song. And he said, sometimes it feels like something is passing by. And I just really felt like it wasn't always, it wasn't, how you doing, Taylor? How you doing, Taylor? How you doing, sweetie? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Everybody, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Now, it's just something I felt in my soul. And my parents gave me okay. My parents told me to go ahead and get myself together because I was still working. I was working at a pawn shop, y'all. Here I have all these degrees and stuff. Here I'm working at the pawn shop. Girl, I'm not making no big money in St. Louis. So I'm like, man, I need to really, it wasn't just about the man. I know I'm telling y'all this story and making it seem like it was just about the man. Even though I was going to move to Louisville, I was going to move to Louisville anyway because I knew that the it's easier to get on your feet here. And then I said, well, either I'm gonna move to Louisville. I hate to tell people that because I don't want a lot of people coming down here and moving. But nevertheless, Louisville is definitely an easier place to get. You don't have to say Louis. You have to know people, right? And Louisville, you just have to do as long because you know how to pass. Anybody can pass it. You can if you can pass a drug test, you can get a pretty good job. Just to be honest with you, you can pretty good a pretty good standard of living. I promise you. If you can, all you gotta do is be able to pass the drug test, okay? And especially, and you got degrees, you got experience, you good. And I'm the most popping up here is the healthcare industry, right? And I got degrees in the healthcare industry, okay? And I got experience in it, right? I've worked in healthcare for a lot of my life. Okay. So just understand that. Okay. So anywho, um, I also I was going to go to either this or Atlanta. I knew those two places, and I had both job offers before I even moved here. Okay, so just understand that. So it wasn't necessarily over man, but it was just the point where I knew I had to get myself together because I was really depressed in St. Louis. I promise you, it was really depressing. The energy was just bringing me down. I kept trying to go to the arch and get that metaphysical energy, and I kept on doing readings and readings for my own self, and my own self in my readings, it told me to travel. It told me to leave. It told me to that basically my destiny. And y'all, do y'all understand that? Have you ever just been with somebody? Can I talk real before I talk about this girl? I'm ready to talk about this health. I mean, young lady. I'm sorry, Bunny, Bunny. Before I get there, have y'all ever just? Can I just be honest with y'all? I just gotta be honest with y'all. Have y'all ever been with some? Have y'all ever had a dream about somebody before you met them, and when you met them, your cosmic energy felt their cosmic energy. Man, I can't really explain it. It's really hard. I'm gonna have to write a book about it. And I have it a book in my chambers that I have to write about, but I want to write it probably in my 60s. I'm probably gonna write a book in my 60s. I really want one of my grandchildren to write my book. Probably my namesake, Kamira. I have a granddaughter named Kamira. So I would really probably love for her to write a book about my life. And I'm just gonna tell the raw truth. I'm gonna tell the ugly, the good, the ugly, the bad, all of that. Because I'm not one of those type of people that don't take responsibility for being a hole. Because I've been an a-hole, y'all. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm not the nice person, but I got a good heart. Okay. I'm a Taurus, and I just, it is what it is, and I don't care what nobody, how nobody feel about it, or if somebody like this is my story, this is my life, and I'm just honest about it. Now, I'm not my jazzy life. Now, I'm not that. I'm not even a live life, right? I'm not none of these women, but we all as women, and we all as even as men, we all have a story, and we all have made mistakes. But the mistakes that we have made has made us a greater person. The mistakes that you made should make you advance, should make you a better person, should make you do better, should make you have upgrades. You should upgrade. You should always have an upgrade in your life. You should be a better mother. I'm a better mother. I'm a better wife. I mean, my first husband, I was a shithole. He wasn't that great to me either. We both sucked with each other. You know what I mean? We cool now. We friends. We cool. We cool. He has a lovely wife, and she is definitely better suited for his energy. And my husband here is better suited for my energy. So sometimes we have to go through things in order to get to something better. And I trust me, I'm not mad at him at all. I'm not mad. Anywho, let's go on.
So I'm on my way to go get
I had to tell y'all all that because I'm going to start clowning people. Okay, that's why I'm telling y'all some things.
the storage for so we could put our stuff in the storage. I still cannot believe this that we're going to be homeless. This is really affecting me, y'all, because I can't be weak. It's like I feel like I'm being weak for somebody just being homeless and stuff. But anywho, it is there now. I do.
I'm just curious. Is it just me? But do she look like she just looks like she's pregnant? She might not be, but her in her face, it just she has like a glow, and Livia don't have a glow. Okay, yeah, I'm not being fair. I'm not trying to be mean. I promise you. But this young lady really looks like she's pregnant. So don't be surprised if in a few months or so, however long, she end up coming back with a baby. Y'all heard them geese? It's geese outside. What the hell? It's geese outside my window. What the heck is going on? I hear this every so often. I guess they flying south for the winter, right? Good morning, son. Good morning to you. Good morning. How you doing, son? Okay, you ready to start over? Okay, your breakfast is already cooked. Okay, okay. Mommy was on it today, boy. Mommy got it going on. You hear me? Okay, yes, I'm gonna do it. You know, I do my morning show. Can you make sure you cut down so we don't hear your shows? Um, or maybe if I put my mic on, you won't hear it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my mic in because I don't want to. I want him to be able to enjoy his morning, and I want to have my morning good time. Okay, let me put my mic in and see if I can if I can neutralize the noise or something. I don't know. It's hot in here. Oh God, I'm so hot. I'm hot now. No, I'm not going through menopause because everybody be hot and cold. I'm cold. It's cold in here. It's hot. I can try to. It's not a balance. Don't tell me I'm going through menopause. If I was, I'll just tell you. Anyway, all right, y'all. Give me a second here. Let me get adjusted here. You know why I need to get adjusted? Because I am the truth. Okay. All right. Let me get adjusted. What they used to say, they'd be like, "I'm the hostess with the most." It was this one YouTube I used to listen to back in the day, and she'd be like, "I'm the hostess with the most." I used to love her, boy. She was an older lady. I loved her. Her voice was very soothing. Hold on. All right, let's make sure. Okay, mic in. Can y'all hear me? Press. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so y'all can hear me. Okay, hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Hello. Y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Hello, hello. Okay, okay, good. Listen, I apologize. I was trying to I was trying to get my speaker so my son could be able to listen to his little stuff, but for whatever reason, it's just not working. Okay, it's just not working. It's not sounding. The sounding is not sounding. Okay, so anywho, let's get that. Y'all heard adjusting the speakers, the speakers, the speakers, the speakers. Okay, give me a second here. Good morning, Crystals. Good morning, Mysterious. Good morning to you. I know, no sound. I'm back. Or hopefully you can hear me. It looks like I'm micing. Okay, so I had to take that off. Okay, here we go. So, okay, and I've been homeless too. I've been homeless. I've been in a situation where I live with somebody and it was just time I had to go. You understand what I'm talking about? But it was only for 2 weeks, and then I did have some bread, And we went and stayed in the shelter. And I knew my parents said, "Well, hey, you could come here." I was like, "Oh no," because if I would have went there, I would have got too comfortable because I had enough room in their house, and plus I would have been able to stack a little bit more money. I had $10,000 at that time because I won number one. No, I had, excuse me, I had $15,000 because I had won a lawsuit with against a particular job. Okay. And then I had 5,000 that I had saved on my own. That's what it was, something like that, y'all. Okay. Um, and so anyway, I had enough for a car, obviously, right? And then I had to find me an apartment in the hood, okay? But hey, we had to do what we had to do. And then I upgraded to another apartment that was better. So sometimes it's like that. Within that, I think I stayed there for about a year and a half or something like that, just long enough for me to stack more money because the rent was really cheap. But I think what made me really move was somebody got shot the next door. I mean, somebody shot in somebody's house right next door, and I had to get up out of there. I was like, "Ooh, this ain't me." I'm from a middle class house family. I was like, "We gotta go." My children started talking ghetto. I was like, "Oh, we gotta go." Sorry, don't be mad at me. Anyway, listen.
Do like today, I just feel happy. Like after I cried that day, I talked to my friend and I just told her, like, I feel like this might be my last tears crying over this house situation, and I'm gonna
Okay, but see, this is my issue. You have a man, right? And sometimes, sometimes when you have a man, um sometimes a man might be down, maybe he lost his job. It's a lot of reasons where it can happen. Look at what's going on in society, right? People can certainly lose their jobs because they may have been laid off. I mean, sometimes we struggle financially, right? I mean, it happens to the best of us, right? Or sometimes we might have a low month, where we have to really, things be so tight, you can't do this or you can't do that. That happens, right? I'm realistic. And thank you so much, Oshun. Oshun sent me, she cracks me up, Oshun. Let me say this. Thank you, Oshun. She's like, she said, I'm doing so well. Thank you so much, Oshun. And her English accent. I love her English accent. Oshun, no, I go to her channel just to hear her. Please shout out. Please tell her XO. Y'all, please go and support her as well. And go support Oshun. These are some great content creators that certainly was here before I was. So I want to show some love to them, okay? I'm sorry, I meant to say that, okay? Anywho, girl, I get that, but you got a whole grown dude that's with you. Now, when I was homeless that time, I was by myself, okay? So just understand I was single, okay? So let's be clear about that. Now, if I had to, a man, or sometimes you have to do a transition. Sometimes we all go through transition. Like you might be waiting on a house, you might be waiting on an apartment. It might be 2 weeks before the apartment is ready. That happens. Like I've been in situations where I had to wait 2 weeks before the apartment was ready, and the place where I was living to, they was like, well, we know you put in your that you was letting us know that you were moving, but however, we do need this unit or we need this house or whatever. So do definitely have to go. You can stay as long, you can't stay as long, right? Because of, you already put your stuff in. You said you want to go stay. Now, if you was gonna do a month to month, that's fine, but it's gonna cost you more. So, you might have to move in with somebody for a couple of weeks, or you know what I mean? That stuff happens. Like seriously, I'm a realistic person. I understand, right? My children had to come stay with me for a little while until their apartments were ready. You know what I mean? At one point in time, my children had to come stay with me for their apartments getting ready. My second youngest son is getting ready to buy him my whole house, right? So they have to wait. They get ready to sign up, and congratulations to my baby. I love my little baby. He just one of my babies. He's something else, y'all. Woo, Capricorn. I got two Capricorn children. You hear me? Woo, help me. Please throw some holy water on me. But anyway, thank you so much, Mysterious. Uh, but girl, now come on now. Now, where you gonna stay at? Where you gonna stay at? Did she say where she's gonna stay? Because it's alleged that baby father or whatever you want to call him, you're a man, you're a man, you're a man, basically said, he made a suggestion for you to go stay in the shelter. And it is rumored out here on this YouTube screeds that he basic his mama don't want you there at the house. And I don't blame her though, because that might want to know a whole bunch of children running around tearing up her junk. I get it, right? And this is all due respect, and she can love you and care for you, but sometimes living with somebody can be a handful. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hell in a handbasket. Y'all know the saying.
Claim it. Like, I'm tired of feeling like that, tired of feeling like, weak. But guess what, y'all? I just know this is like the new beginnings for me and my family. It might not be the best, but it's definitely the new beginnings for us. And I'm happy. Um,
You just said that you was gonna have one less cry. So how are you happy? I'm not understanding. Maybe you have it mixed. Can you just say, come on, wine, glass, and chill? Can you just say you have a mixed feelings? That's more so mixed feelings. And just say that this will be a better how you doing, M. Jones? How you doing, lifestyle? M. Jones, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Hey y'all, hey Crystal. Now, can you just say like I don't know, you're having mixed feelings and this is you're going to make lemons out of lemonade, and this will be a positive change for you, so to speak. You're going to make this a positive change because you're leaving all the old worries behind, and you're going to move into something better than what you had before. Or you might even make a pit stop until you can go get your money up, which makes sense. That happens, right? I just told you my story. I just told you I had to live somewhere that it was just not not great. It wasn't New Jack City, right? But it was not good. It was not good. It wasn't real bad, right? But it wasn't New Jack City, but it was close, okay? It was close up there. How you doing, Christine Davis? When do you went to a homeless shelter? Did they give you housing? No, no, they did not give me housing. No, absolutely not. Man, I had to get no. I found somewhere. I talked. It was somebody that I was talking to in the shelter. They was cool with this man, and he had some rental. That's what happened, and that's where I wind up moving into the hood. And I just talked with him, and I think the rent was like 300 or something. It was like a 2 bedroom. Okay. And so I made my living room into my room, and then my daughter got the room, and my sons got the other room. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, yeah, literally. Yeah, it was not. No, I did not get housing. Absolutely not. Nah, I wish. No, I don't think I wanted. I was beyond housing at that point. I was too grown for housing. I just took like a 2 bedroom. I took the closest thing I can get to stack my cheese. This was back in the God, when was this? This was like in the 90s, y'all. This was literally in the 90s. This is how long ago, how long it was. It was like in the 90s. It was not like recently. Okay, this was like in the 90s. Let's be clear about that. I've been in homeless shelter with a child domestic violence where women were in the shelter still in my stuff. Yeah, I had to lie and say I was domestically being abused. It was a domestic shelter. I had to lie and say I was being beat, whatever. And a lot of the women that stayed in the shelter with me, they had to go to these classes. I didn't have to because I had a job. So let's make that clear. So let me make it abundantly clear. I had just won a lawsuit job from a job, right? Because I was being harassed. Okay. So I won a lawsuit with a job, plus I had saved my money from where I was staying at before. Okay, so I had probably like 15,000 or 2,000. I mean 20,000. It was something like that. Okay, don't quote me, right? So I just did what I had to do. I put my boots down. I had 2 jobs during that time. During the time I stayed in the shelter, I had 2 jobs, and I was going to school. I was going to a junior college, and I was working on one of my associate degrees. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of associate degree, and I have a bachelor's degree, and I have a master's degree, and then I got this metaphysical degree. Okay, so I had two jobs, and I was going to and I was work, and I was also going to school full time. I was working two one yeah, I was working I was working two full time. Boy, I hardly see my children. Y'all hear me? I was working two full-time jobs, and I had to do what I had to do. Um, but I did wind up quitting one job, and I did graduate. Yes, right. You were working. You don't have to take the classes. Yeah. So if you were working, you don't have to take the classes. You wouldn't have to take the classes. They didn't force you to stay there all day. And I barely had time to clean up. Y'all heard me? I barely had time because you had to clean up. And I shared the room with this woman. I was barely in the room. You hear me? I was barely in the room. I barely slept. I sat out in the kitchen mostly and talked to the women because I'm a talker. Y'all see what I do, right? I had them laughing, making them laugh, and we were talking about different experiences and what we went through, and then within that 2 weeks, I got a car. Within that 2 weeks, I had already had that apartment. I had that apartment actually within a week. Let me be clear. I had that apartment in a week. I just stayed there another week because I was still trying to get my furniture and stuff for the apartment, and then I had to spray because woo, I had to get the apartment bombed. I don't know what that's about. When you move into an apartment, you always got a bomb or a house. That is ridiculous. And I done moved into some nice places and had to still bomb before I even put my stuff there. I was like, oh no, I can't even move my stuff there. So from what I do anyway, and I would advise everybody to do before you move in anywhere, I don't care how nice it looks, I don't care what's going on. Please take y'all a set off some bomb, I'm talking about my Jazzy likes people because they're not paying rent. So make sure you bomb the place. I always have to bomb. Even if it's nothing there, even if I don't see anything, I still will bomb. Okay. It was really hard for me. I was pregnant, working in housekeeping. I had to walk to a point to be A to B. What bothers me the most was how women would steal your stuff. Also, the workers. See, I didn't hardly bring any of my stuff there. And I pretty much, you know what I mean? I didn't bring, believe it or not, I had a storage. So I would catch the bus and go to the storage and go and pick up my stuff. I put my stuff, my clothes in the storage. I didn't have any furniture at that time because I just got new furniture and I just moved all of my stuff in. And I'm telling you, that's what I did. Uh, yeah, whew, I would tell you that was a rough time, but I wasn't really angry with myself because I felt like I was in this position and I was getting ready to get myself out of this position, right? I didn't cry, I just did what I had to do. I didn't think about it. I was like, well, at least I got money because it could be worse. One of the things my mother told me during that time was she said, this is going to make you stronger. You put yourself in this situation. You took your response. You got to take your responsibility because, moving in with people could be something else, especially if your name is not on the house or on the lease or whatever. So you just have to make the better judgment and don't do it, right? And that was something I had never done in my life, you know, but I did do that. And so I just learned from that. And I learned to not put myself in the situation. I learned to really make sure I always kept money. I always kept money in the bank. And that was another lesson. Thank God I had been saving. Thank God that I had that lawsuit where I had my choice to get any kind of car I wanted. Thank God I had a choice to have my place, and I had to bomb the apartment before I moved in, and I had to get furniture delivered. And of course, like I said, I was in the hood, so I had to have my mother had to go there and sit there and make sure that all my stuff had arrived. My parents went there, so I definitely had support, and they kept my children for me. And sometimes it's like that, y'all. And sometimes in life, you just have to take the bumps and the bruises, and you have to look at yourself and go, you know what? This is your fault. You in this mess. You do. You have to take responsibility. Like, look, I shouldn't have never been in this situation. I should have never been trying to live with somebody. But the positive thing when you living with somebody, make sure you stacking your money. Don't never let nobody know you got money. I never let people know. That's something my mother taught me a long time ago. She said, when you have money, you never tell people you got money. You don't never tell nobody what your bank account is. Don't never have your information mail. My mail always went to my parents' house, and my mother be like, "Come up here." She'll call me. She'll be like, come get your banking card. You know, I get a bank card is here. Come get it. You know what I mean? And I would have my purse. I would have my purse hidden. I would put my bank card in places where nobody would ever find it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all better listen to me. Don't never let your right hand know what your left hand is thinking. I'm trying to tell you. I don't care how much, you can love your husband, and I really love my husband, but my husband don't even ask me how much money I got. My husband don't never ask me how much money I have because he know that that's my business. Okay. So, I'm not knocking her for living in a shelter or being homeless. But we got to call it for what it is. And we got to tell the truth. We got to tell the truth and shame the devil. We have to understand the real thing is. Like, we have to look at ourselves and go, listen, I'm in this situation because I'm in it because I put myself in this situation. Now it's up to me to get myself out. You know, you too can have you a place within a couple of weeks. It don't even take that long sometimes. Like I said, I had a place within a week. I promise you. I talked to this lady that stayed in the shelter. She didn't move into the place because she was trying to get Section 8. Okay. And I wasn't. I couldn't get Section 8 because I worked. I told you I was working two jobs. One of the jobs I was working at what was I working at the time? I was working let me think about that. I was working at a cellular computer company, and that's out of business now. And they on the phone, I was like doing customer service over the phone, and then I was working at a temporary service because I had just left the casino. That's the time I had just left the casino because I wanted to move in a corporate field. Right, I wanted to utilize my degree because I was just about to graduate, and I went to school for information systems. Okay, and so I got my associates in that. Girl, I don't even use it, y'all. Anyway, so so what happened was I had I was working at this computer share company, and they basically told me, well, I said, well, they was like, well, you're such a good worker. I was like, well, I have to, and then I got a new job. That's what happened. I had gotten a new job at a healthcare company in St. Louis, and then I was getting paid some nice money, but I still wanted to keep the other job. And they were like, look, all you got to do is just come in on this and this day. We know you're in school, and you can just do our you can do our accounting. I was like, for real? They was like, yeah. It's like we looked on your resume, and on your resume, you said you had accounting. You took accounting classes. You have a degree. I had a degree in computerized accounting. Okay. That was back when DOS was popping, right? Before they even developed the programs and the internet and all that stuff, right? So I was like, cool. So I was doing that too. And I was going to Forest Park College. It was a junior college. It was a community college. Okay. But anywho, you can rise above this if you choose to. Okay. And it's nothing like, and then being on YouTube, that's cool. Being on YouTube, that's fine. But always have a second back, and always try to have something else in the wings. Okay.
I'm very happy. So, um, I'm on my way to go get this storage. I think we're gonna get a large one. Um, yeah. So just continue to put us in our prayers. My cash app is below. Remember to check out my online business store if you want to support us.
Okay, so now you're talking. Now you're talking. You have an online business store. Okay. Now you talking. I don't know what you're selling online. Now, if you're selling something that requires you to put your fingers on it, I don't know if I want it per se, because everybody says that you're not the cleanliness godly, and what's next to cleanliness is godliness, right? And they said that you're not next to godliness, right? So let's be clear about that. So okay, cool. Okay, but at least you got some backup. You doing YouTube, right? And I'm not even counting your man because he ain't. We're not. I don't want to talk about your man. I don't. I'm gonna talk about you because we know he's not there. Not her asking for cash apps, but she said Bay has money. Okay, well, if they got money, I don't know why. Well, again, I told y'all sometimes you have to go in between places, right? So I get it, right? I'm not, I don't put people down because they stayed in the homeless shelter because I did, and even if I didn't stay in the homeless shelter for 2 weeks, right? I still I still would not knock people staying in the homeless shelter because I know how the economy is. I know people lose jobs. I know that they might get put out from where they are, or they living with somebody, and sometimes people can be mean. It's they stuff. You know what I mean? But I had a backup plan. I already knew, like, hey, it might be some stuff going down. Let me make sure I'm prepared. And I was. Shoot, I sure was prepared. I made sure I sued that company. I made sure that's through that company, and I was. Well, we ain't gonna have that conversation on here. I can't tell you that for sure. But shoot, I knew I was getting ready to get a check from them. I knew. I didn't tell nobody. You hear me? I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell nobody, and I'm not even gonna tell. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what company it was. Okay, but man, okay, girl.
Even more, just check out my online business store. But today I will have an address for you guys, so you guys can send stuff to us. I
Wow.
don't know what we're gonna get, like a
Um.
3 bed.
Okay. See, this is kind of where you get weird. This is where you get weird for me, girl. Now you want people to send you stuff? Why? Why? Why do you want people to send you stuff? I'm just curious. What is going on with you? I thought you was, as Queen said in here, she said you was rich. You said that your babe got money, right? I was single when I was homeless. Now I'll be dang gone. But I mean, again, stuff happens. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Your man could lose their job, and you might have to do what you have to do. But I definitely want to be with somebody that won't put me in a situation of being homeless. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yeah, heck, not even my first husband did that to me. You understand what I'm saying? For at least he had somewhere for us to go. At least he had some sense to 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 help us get on our feet. Jesus Christ, come on now.
Bedroom, a 2 bedroom. We're not getting a 1 bedroom because that would just be just too much.
What bedroom?
But I will send you guys. I mean, I will upload that so you guys can see
Wait a
that.
minute, hold on.
I will upload that so you guys can see that. But I will send you guys. I will upload that so you guys can see that. I just wanted to update y'all just a little bit on some more stuff. It's not too much of a whole lot of update. I will be going live today. I'm gonna try to go live for y'all every day. Um, so yeah, I will see y'all in another one. Yeah, I gotta get back to recording these videos so you guys can see. I'm gonna really take it
She is really
hard
hard to watch.
on this recording stuff and just
She kind of like, I like it when she hype more to watch her. She's like, I will update y'all. Uh, she kind of sound like a mummy when she talk. I'm sorry, girl. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me now. I heard you be clowning people that talk about you. Okay, listen. Don't be mad at me. Okay, don't be mad at me, girl. Please don't be mad at me. I promise. I'm not gonna be. I'm not being mean to you. Don't talk about me. Okay, don't talk about me. All right, don't talk about me. Okay, but you do sound like a mummy when you talk. You like on Scooby Dooby Doo, they be like, "Oh, I'm a mommy." Ooh, child, girl, you sound like a mummy, girl. All you need to do be wrapped up in the mummy settings. You should be a mummy for Halloween. Okay, y'all know that's mean. I'm sorry. Can y'all accept my apology? Crystals, please accept my apology. That was really mean and unnecessary. I was telling y'all my little life, some a part in my life where I was down, and I was just trying to, I was trying to relate with her, right? I can't relate with this here.
keep going and keep posting.
Now I didn't beg when I I just wanted to try to find a place to live. And then I just had to snatch something up real quick, like anybody. And sometimes you have to go to ground level to get to somewhere different. Like when I first moved to Louisville, we had a 1 bedroom apartment. I've never in my life stayed in a 1 bedroom apartment, but we did take a bedroom apartment, and then we saved our money, and then we moved into a 2 bedroom condo, and then we did then in the same complex, we moved to a 3 bedroom where we are now, right? And now we get ready to move into a. We're eventually gonna probably try to move into a house. We're gonna find a nice little house that makes sense. The house market is really expensive now where we stay at. I mean, it's like the houses are like whew, that's a whole nother conversation.
I'll stop. I will see y'all in another one. Love y'all. Deuces.
Ooh, child. Is that Taylor? Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, so this is what we want to do. Let's see how much more time we got. Okay, so I got a little bit more time. Okay, y'all, give me a second here. I'm gonna try to watch another video of hers. Jeez, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like I said, she talked like a mommy. She's like, how is she a reactor? I mean, don't get it twisted. I do have a monotone when I talk. I do kind of go, yes, my name is Dr. Mirror. I kind of do a little bit, but not like that. Like it's like she's like, I whine and chill. Look at me. One wine glass and chill. I am happy. She's a cute girl though. I love my life. Look at me. Pack with me. Okay, she got some videos. Okay, I like this little 2 minute, 3 minute videos. 2 minute, 4 minute, 1 minute, four. The baby mama when you hit the floor. Hey, she said, do the 2 minute when you hit the floor. Hey. Oh, here we go. The pressure strikes again. Oh wow. Woo,
Welcome back to
child.
a new vlog.
All right, let's see what time we got.
Today it's 1:50. I already got off the live with y'all. I think I did another packing video.
Why all her shirts like this? Why do they all why her and my Jazzy Life? Oh, why all their shirts look like that? Is it are they wearing their man shirts or something? Are they man wearing their shorts? Are they changing and swapping shirts that is full like that?
But it's gonna be a whole nother packing video. Let me show y'all my progress and what I have to do today. Um, this is the progress I got, y'all. Oh, it looks so good. So I'm gonna take all of this out and put it in the living room. We finna break. I'm gonna break everything down in here.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My dream come true would be to have a walk-in closet, not like that though, like a real walk-in closet, like a bigger one, right? I really need a walk-in closet. I promise you. All the stuff I have accumulated over the years, and then the stuff that I'm buying now, I still want a walk-in closet. That would be a dream come true, and I would even probably put my office in there. You hear me? I want a walk-in closet like that.
Today is the day I clean up. I need to. It's foggy. I need to wash my hair, but and braid it up.
If I were you, I would not wash my hair until after you got all your stuff out of there. Then you wash your hair. Once you get done with packing all that stuff up. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I'm not looking. I can't really see all in your house because you're not really showing everything. But just from what I've been told about you, and this is all due respect. This is all alleged, but based upon what has been given about you, is that you probably would like to not wash your hair right now, right? You probably want to wash it after you get all your stuff moved out.
Up and put my wig on, but that could be for tomorrow's task too. Because then I don't have to get up tomorrow and do anything. Um, what else? I think that's about it, y'all. I gotta break this room down. This room is terrible. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god, wine glass again, y'all. Another declutter rising video. Um,
I don't want to see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to see declutter. I'm trying to have a level of I don't want to see your declutter. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't want to talk about it. I just I don't know. Some people I don't know why. I just don't want to really clown you like I clown everybody else. I don't want to see your declutter. Please don't show it. Please, please, please.
and packing this stuff up, putting stuff in there, getting stuff off the walls, cleaning the whole nine. Today is the day when I go pick up the kids at 3. I'm gonna start doing this unpacking stuff. All right, y'all. I mean packing, not packing, unpacking, packing.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. That's an ultrasound picture right here. Look, this is an ultrasound picture right there. Is she pregnant or is that an old ultrasound? I don't know. I'm not beaming in on it quite. But can I be honest with you? Wine glass and chill. I don't think this is just when you moving stuff out of your places, yes, it could get really junky, right? I understand that, but this don't look like it's just you moving your stuff out. This look like this is how you kind of keep your house. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because I've moved. I'm a grown woman. I'm 50 years old, so I've traveled. I moved to different places around St. Louis, and I moved different places around Kentucky. I moved well. That's a lie. I moved to 3 different places in Kentucky, right? But it was upgrades. It was in the name of upgrade. It wasn't in the name of being put out. It was in the name of upgrades. Okay, we've upgraded. We had to upgrade. Went from a 1 bedroom to a 2 bedroom condo to a 3 bedroom condo, right? Um, because we were trying to expand our family, right? Um, and we really should have bought a house then, but we kept saying we're not ready, but we wound up getting a condo, right? So that's going to be this is going to be something that we're going to be working on this year, next year, right? To find a house that's suitable, and we are looking now, but I have not found anything that's price worthy, right? So but come on now, this looks like clutter, girl. This looks like it just looks like hoarding. I'm just gonna be honest with you because my husband has a hoarding cleaning business, and it does look like a hoarding business. I mean, it does look like a hoarding situation, and that's I don't think you should just show that. You probably should show that. Just come on, just don't show it, please. Please show. Can you just show it when it's not cluttered, when it doesn't look like that? Now it could be clothes everywhere because you're moving. That makes sense. And boxes, right? But not like this, girl. Not like this. Oh my God, this is a lot. This is like this making me claustrophobic. It's making me, oh girl, it's making me lost for words. It's making me vomity, like sick. I want to throw up. Like this is disgusting. Like no, girl, this is come on now. And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I do have clients that I work with that are hoarders, that I do work with that try to help them to go to a better level in their life. I mean, it happens, right? But that's when they're ready, and we have to discuss it. And they're at a point where they know that this is trifling, where they know that it's filthy, that they know they can't live like this, where they know they don't deserve that. You don't deserve to live like this now. You don't. You don't. You need to find you somewhere where you can maintain and keep. This is definitely a sign of depression. This is definitely a sign of depression, and part of the depression probably is that big joke that you got for a man, that you keep claiming my man, my man, because no way that me and another man will sit up in a house that look like this. Now, if I'm with somebody and they letting me sit up in a house look like this, even if I'm depressed, now I've been depressed myself, where my house probably was looking crazy, right? And that's how people knew, like, oh, you depressed, girl, because your house never looked crazy like this, right? Not like this, but just a different level. You know what I mean? And you could tell, right? And so my family came over and would talk to me like, girl, you gotta snap out of this. You gotta work through this. You gotta clean up, get your butt and clean up my mother. That's the type of parents that I have. That's the kind of family we have. You got to clean this up. Now, you upset. I know you're upset. Look, get them dishes. Let's wash some dishes. She didn't come in there. She didn't wash them for me, but I went in there and washed some dishes. Okay. I've had different spouts of depression. I just got in there and washed some dishes and kept it moving. And that's what you have to do, right? Like I got the breakfast dishes I made. I gotta wash them when I get off of here, y'all. When my son gets to class, I gotta wash my dishes. You know, so I can't let him sit in there. You know why? Because I'll have a panic attack. Okay, because I can't stand. I can't. Mess would just drive me crazy. You hear me? Mess would just drive me crazy. It's one thing, and even my husband. Y'all should see his closet. Good lord. I'm like, baby, please, 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 because he likes to keep. He keeps all of his papers. He got to keep certain papers that meant sentimental, because he used to be a rapper, right? So he keep a lot of his song lyric paper that he wrote down, his songs. And I'm like, oh my god, you can keep that, but we're gonna have to figure out something else to do with that. So we're working on him getting rid of some of his paper. He even got CDs of his old rap CDs. We got a lot of them. I'm like, come on, baby, come on. And then y'all know I do hoard books. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hoard books, I hoard purses, and I do have a lot of shoes. Like, okay, I do have a lot of clothes, y'all. Okay, I can't help it. But they hung up though. It ain't like they all over the place. They hung up. My God, girl, come on now. This is not a situation where your house just not you where you moving. No, this is how you roll. Come on, this is how you roll. Look at this water bottle. Why is the water bottle right here? Why is the water bottle right here? Why the pills right here? Girl, you got children. You can't have pills like that on the floor. I think she pregnant, y'all. I think she pregnant. I think she is. I think she's just not saying nothing. I think she is. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Cut that music off, y'all. I had to cut that music off because I'm not trying to get no copy strike. Even if the music is bought and paid for, you will still get a look at this. Come on now. Are these old water bottles or these water bottles that just not in the case? Why is your bed on the floor? Come on, girl. No. Get all you gotta do is buy a bed frame. Buy a bed frame. Man, they don't cost nothing but $30 at Walmart. They don't cost nothing but $30 at Walmart. I promise you. I bought everybody in every room in here got a bed frame. Okay, every bed in here got a bed frame. Now, come on now, and I'm not rich. I'm not rich. We're not rich over here. We living decent. We living all right over here, right? We are bougie on a budget. Okay, we bougie on a budget. Come on, girl. Come on now. Come on. See, she got food, like from eating on the floor. Why don't you just pick it up? It takes more than a notion to pick up. Do you understand that? Like even my son room, the most like sometimes he'll have his toys, he'll pick his toys up, but sometimes when he is in class, he will have papers because he actually is in class in his desk. So by his desk, you might see some papers, you might see notebooks and stuff like that. But guess what I do? Like, boy, pick up the notebooks, put that paper up. You got this little bin over here, put that in that bin. And sometimes he'll get to looking for his homework, and I have it organized, but he may not understand, like, oh, something. Come on, girl, you got to do better than this. Now we're not gonna play this game. This is ridiculous. You got old styrofoam plates that look like it been ate out of. This is not no new styrofoam plates. This is months of you not cleaning up after yourself. Come on now. Yeah, I can't do the music. I can't because they already gonna get me for the little stuff that she been playing, that music she been playing. They kill me with that. And I'm telling you, you don't get paid when you do that. I don't care if you buy the music yourself, unless it's YouTube music. YouTube, they own me. I'm trying to tell you, they got new rules. YouTube got new rules about playing this music. Even playing it, even if you go to that one place and get music, do you know how many how many I had to go and replace that music with YouTube music? Only way they don't trip is like if you make your own beats, like if you make music. But I even had like some music from my website, from Wix website. I made a commercial on Wix website. Do you understand? Still, they copy strike that. It wasn't a strike, but it was a copyright. Okay, and they will copyright this music. She need to cut it out. These mommies on the rude awakening. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, girl. I think this is probably gonna be the last video I do of her because I gotta get my son ready for school. All right, all right, all right. This is ridiculous. Look, come on now. Look at old bottles. Look at that sauce. Look at this. Look at this right here. She in her room. Why does she have this bottle right here? And that looks like salad dressing. Look at this. Look at it. She got old water. Look, what is that? Old water or vinegar. Why is all that in her room? Come on now. Look at this carpet. It's filthy. Come on, girl. Woo. And speaking of that, I gotta do my carpet today. I gotta finish my carpet down here. I halfway did it last night. Um, I gotta before I got online, I'm gonna have to shampoo my carpet again. Well, not again. I gotta shampoo the other half of my carpet. I sure do. Jesus Christ. Come on, girl. Mm-mm. She got hair all over the place. Ew, why you putting that? You shouldn't put that junk on that bed. That bed is gonna need to be washed. I hope you'll come on, girl. All right. All right. We done with this. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming here and watching me and hearing my stories about just like a portion of my life. I was trying to relate, and I'm sure a lot of us can relate about being displaced. Not displaced, homeless. Let's call it what it is. We could talk and tell stories about being homeless for a minute. I've been, like I said, I've been homeless for like a literal minute, but it wasn't long. It was like 2 weeks. The first week I found a place. The second week I just went ahead and had to find my furniture. Had to get my cable cut on, and I think it was a cable. Yeah, it was cable. I had to get my cable cut on and electric cut on that week. I want to have all that. Had to bomb the apartment. Had to make sure that no critters, because you can't help how people live before you got there, right? So I would advise anytime you move into a house, I don't care what neighborhood, I don't care how nice your house is, I would always advise people to just do it anyway, because sometimes they might be on doormat dormant, you might not see it, and they might be hiding. So I would advise, I'm trying to tell you, I cannot do critters. I cannot do how you doing, Latoy? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I could not do none of that. It's just gross. No, thank you. So just do what you gotta do when you move into a house. So for those who's buying a house, make sure y'all do some spraying, get that house fumigated before you even think about moving in it, okay? Because you never know. Because sometimes you don't know how a person was living before you got there. And sometimes after they leave, they might, let's say they're the cleanest person in the world. And sometimes what will happen as well is the people might be doing like some work in the place that you were living to, and you don't know, they might have to sleep there, and they might be trifling, right? I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you a lot of scenarios. They could have been trifling, right? So you don't know that. So my advice is before you move in, make sure you do that, okay? All right, thank you so much. Thank you to all my crystals. And thank you so much. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I got a new sign. Hopefully, y'all like this sign better than the other one. I was halfway asleep when I wrote the other one. I try to reread this to make sure I wasn't sounding like I'm hooked on fondness or something. So, because I said the other side was definitely hooked on phonics. Okay, it was certainly hooked on phonics. Okay, so hopefully everything is alleged in our opinion up in here, and I definitely want to say that. So just make sure that you or loving somebody today. Make sure you hugging somebody. Make sure you tell your children that you love them if you have children, and make sure that you learn from your mistakes and accept your responsibilities. That is the key today. Today is loving somebody, accepting responsibilities, and don't just lie in when you have wronged yourself, don't lie in it. Acknowledge, like, hey, I did this wrong, hey, I did not do right, I failed myself temporarily, but my comeback is going to be even stronger, right? So we always want to look at ourselves, but we want to stay in that energy forever, okay? Don't stay in that energy forever. Please don't allow anybody to make you stay in that energy forever, because if you have changed, allow yourself to make it. You don't have to keep saying, hey, I've changed, hey, I changed. Just show and prove, hey, I changed. I don't never own to that. That's why I changed my name. That was part of the reason why I changed my name. I changed my name because I didn't identify with that name before. And my name, Amira, means princess ruler. Okay. My middle name, Sankofa, means understanding your history in order to move forward in your future. Okay. So, you have to go way back to understand. So I understood where I came from. I understood my previous name. I understood what that was. I've had 3 names in my lifetime. Okay. My last name, Kwali, is a seeker of truth. I like to seek truth. I like to be truthful. I like to be honest and deal with who I am and deal with who I was and not stay there. I like to find the truth to something. I study history, y'all. I study history. I can break down some history. I can tell y'all about different wars. I can tell y'all about a lot of different things. And the reason why I can is because I study. And so it's so important that I understand. That's why history does make sense, so you don't repeat it. So you don't repeat your history. You don't want to repeat the things that you did before. You don't want to constantly keep doing it, because otherwise, or you didn't learn anything. And that's what karma is. Karma will keep coming back, in 100 folds, because you have not learned from your history. You have not learned to stop choosing people that don't have the best interest for you. That means in a relationship, and that also means friendships. Don't even go, because if you might have said, well, I learned my lesson with this man, I'm not going to keep choosing a man that doesn't have the best intentions for me. But then you choose a friend that don't have the best intentions for you, my jazzy life. You keep going and back and keep on trying to double back with Olivia don't have your best intentions. Didn't you see that? Don't you see that? Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, jeez. Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all later on. All right.
You're watching Dr. Amir Sankofa Kwele live. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe. It's going down.
Death is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The cemeteries are full of people who've passed from a preventative illness. With the correct approach, you not only extend your chances of preserving your life, but you will improve the quality of your life with a natural approach. The earth provides energy healing herbs for the benefit of mankind.
Hello, I'm Amira Sankofa Kwali here at Ask Life Coaching Ministries. We're located at 1921 West Broadway. We've been in the healing business for over 20 years. To order my products, go to www.ask314life.com. I'm available 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Namaste. Make sure y'all put your shoes on and go ahead and get up out of here. I'll see y'all later, all right?